Okay, so good day, flying cadets. CAF 404, aircraft, air conditioning, and pressurization. I am Captain Nathaniel De Los Reyes and will be discussing pressurization system and components. Okay, so this will be our lesson plan for this discussion. So we'll be discussing components, the cabin pressure panel, outflow valve, safety valve, cabin pressure controllers, auto mode and semi-auto mode, and also the manual mode. Okay. Okay, so cabin pressure panel. Okay, so cabin pressure panel basically has its own three modes. Okay, so so basically it has its own uh, three modes, which is the normal, automatic mode, semi-automatic mode, manual mode, and also the ditching push button switch used. Events in ditching, which closes all the valves below the flotation line. So all of those will be closed except for one very important, which is the safety valve. Okay, so yun. Okay, so let's start with the uh, okay, so bigger picture of the cabin pressure panel. So we have the manual vertical speed controller, manual mode selector. So if this doesn't have any lights, that would be automatic. Pero pag pinindot mo to, it will on the magkaka-lights yung manual. No? Then landing elevation. So you could set yours pre-selected landing elevation, no, in cases na there is no published landing elevation on your destination airport. Okay, so and also if you're gonna press again this the guarded push button, which is the ditching, ang mangyayari will close all the valves no, below the flotation line. So we have the automatic. So this will be shown. During automatic, nakaset siya here. Semi-automatic, usually you could set kung anong gusto mo or what is the set by the ATC. And for manual naman, you use this one. So usually this will be on and you could use this one for opening or closing the outflow valve. Okay, so outflow valve. Okay, so outflow valve located right aft fuselage, which flaps linked by a three electrically driven motors. So it has two modes for automatic and one manual, one for manual. Okay, so the outflow valve, usually is located behind the aft cargo compartment and below the flotation line. So if the guarded ditching push button is pressed, the outflow valve is one of the valves will be closed. Okay, so um, during the automatic mode, the operating controller sends signals to the position on the valve to the certain computers, and it will open or close the outflow valve. In manual mode naman, 'di ba? We have what we call as the manual vertical speed um, toggle switch. Okay, so outflow valve position operated this the outflow valve during automatic mode is controlled by the cabin pressure control. So if the aircraft is on the ground, both engine shut down, or the airspeed is below 100 knots, the outflow valve will open automatically. This depressurizes the aircraft, and the residual pressure control unit senses an abnormal pressure when the outflow valve is not fully open. Next, we have the safety valves. Okay, so the safety valves are two independent pneumatically operated safety valves located rear pressure bulkhead above the flotation line. So again, if the ditching push button is pressed, safety valve will not be closed kasi it's not below the flotation line. And valve, this operate automatically, prevents the cabin pressure from going too high, which is 8.6 psi above ambient and 1 psi below ambient. Okay, so this is the what do you call this one? The picture, no? Image of the safety valve. Okay, so ganito siya, yung itsura niya. It will open, no, it will close. Okay, so from the word safety valve, this should be serves as your backup in case your outflow valve is inoperative. Okay, so okay, so modes, we have automatic, semi-automatic mode, and we have the CPC. The CPC will automatically transfer from uh, uh, the CPC automatically transfer. No, so one CPC serves as your active and the other one serves as your standby. No, so it is automatic change, no, in case of any changes or any transfer. Okay, so again, we have the CPC1 and CPC2. So this CPC1 cockpit, the cabin pressure controller one has gets its information into computers. So we have the flight management guidance computer, which gives information to the CPC, the landing elevation, and also the destination QNH Q codes. Then the other one is the air data inertial reference system, which send signals with the static pressure and also the barometric correction. The landing gear, control interface unit gives information if the aircraft is in flight ba or on ground. Then the engine interface units will be the one who give to the CPC the thrust power. Okay, so thrust lever angle or the power itself. Okay, so the CPC1 and CPC2 has direct control with the motor 1, and the CPC2 has a direct control with the motor 2. Okay, so again, CPC1, motor 1, CPC2, motor 2. Okay, so if both CPC fail, manual motor will be used. Okay, so again, automatic changes if, syempre, just like what we discussed, automatic change if one computer fail. So if the CPC1 you're currently using fails, then it will transfer to CPC2 automatically. Then, in terms of usage, no, para mas tumagal yung isang CPC, it will transfer to the other CPC 70 seconds upon each landing para the other one will be the one naman that will be used for the entire duration of the flight. Okay, so get controllers, controller 1, motor 1, controller 2, motor 2. So normal mode usually this uh, Okay, so usually in the normal mode, there is no need for the pilots, to do anything. They just have to um, monitor the operation of the system. Now, the air pressure in the cabin follows external schedules that the system receives as the signals from the certain computers. Okay, so this computer is flight management guidance computer. So if the um, FMGC is not available, no, there is no, again, no published landing field elevation, then you could ask the ATC the accurate number of the landing field elevation. Then you could set the landing field elevation manually, but the system is still in automatic mode. We call that one a semi-automatic mode. Next, we have the manual mode. Okay, so during manual mode, um, the flight crew controls the cabin altitude via the manual motors of the outflow valve by operating controls of the pressurization control panel using the manual vertical speed control toggle switch. Okay, so this one is okay. So this is the CPC. Okay, so the cockpit, the cabin pressurization control. It's automatic. So basically automatic. It will use the certain computers to control the outflow valve. But in cases of during manual mode, then the CPC, let's just say both the CPC failed, then you could what do you call this one? You could control the outflow valve using the manual vertical speed control by setting the mode selector to manual. Okay, so that would be all for discussion today. Just a quick recap of our discussion. We have discussed the cabin pressure panel. We have discussed the outflow valve, safety valve, the modes, normal automatic mode, manual mode, and that's it. Okay, so if you have any questions, clarifications, or any questions related to the topic, please message me in Canvas, or you could ask me directly during our face-to-face discussion. Thank you and have a safe flight or safe skies.